What's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Santo G, back at it. And today, I wanted to just bring you guys a new topic of discussion. I wanted to change it up a bit. Instead of a reaction or a prison story, I wanted to simply just give my perspective of things on what I think is more dangerous: juvenile hall, county jail, or prison. They each have their pros, their cons, but what do I think can get more ruthless? As far as having to boop, bow, 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 catch fades, like having a fight, I want to say juvenile hall is where it's at, because it's everybody versus everybody. And I mean everybody. You could get down with a black, you could get down with a homie, you could get down with a white, you could get down with an Asian, you could get down with anybody and everybody. If they disrespect, you guys can either go live in the day room right then and there, boop, 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 boop. That's what live means. I didn't know that when I first hit juvenile hall. There was a fool from, I want to say he was from Raymond. He was from somewhere in the city. I don't know if he was from Legends or from Raymond though, but he was an enemigo. And he was right there in Y1 with me when I had first got there. And he was sitting across from me. And we introduced ourselves. At first he was trying to be cool. And then he like, what, you trying to go live? And I didn't understand him at first. Until another homie ended up saying it, like, what, you want to go live? He was talking to somebody else, and I asked him. It was actually the homie Creeper from Junior Mafia. Tall, dark homie. Shout out the homie Creeper from Junior Mafia. But he's actually the first one that explained to me what going live meant. So in juvenile hall, you're either gonna have live fades, like boom, boom, boom. You guys talking and y'all disrespect each other and y'all just fly at each other, or they were setting it up. When I was in Unit Y, I don't know if other buildings were built that way, but in Unit Y, if you had an enemy, all you had to do was get at G, get at Miss S, or get at Mr. D. I'm just using the first letter. If you know, you know. All you had to do was get at them. Like, hey, look, check this out. This is my enemy. I need that. I don't want to mess up your guys' program and go live in the day room. So, ASAP, we need to run that. 9 times out of 10, before the day's over, you'll be in that cell. If it was G, he wouldn't care. He'll just open the door, walk away, and then come back a little bit later and be like, oh. If it was Miss S, she'll watch. She'll put her foot in the door and she'll watch. She'll just, her foot closing, so make sure the door don't close all the way, and she'll just be right there like watching out the corner of her eye. And if it was Mr. D, what that fool would do, he'll actually go inside the cell with you guys and be like, are you ready? Are you ready? Go! Let you, as soon as someone fell, he'll be like, nah, stop. Then again, you ready? You ready? But with D, had to have 3 good rounds. That's the only thing, is he would tell you like, hey, I'm gonna do it, but if I'm gonna do it, y'all gonna have to get it in. I don't wanna see no swimming. I don't wanna see no hugging and wrestling. Like, y'all motherfuckers gonna go at it. You know what I'm saying? So that was juvenile hall, Unit Y. YA, I never hit YA. I did hit the county at the age of 18, and then I also hit the county on my last turn when I was like 26, 27. So the county, I know people have told me stories of going to court with enemies and stuff like that and getting down in the holding tank. As far as homies getting down with homies, only in the holding tank you see homies come back with black eyes and shit like that. But that is just that, you know what I mean? It's only when you go to court. If you go to court and you run into certain enemies, you guys could get it in. But as long as y'all keep it G, because if they find out back in the building, y'all gonna get boop, bow, bow, bow. Y'all gonna get boo bop. You know what I'm saying? And same thing as far as prison you don't fight at all. The time that I fought with my celly, I ended up getting boo bop. I already spoke on that. The other time that I fought with my other celly, nobody ended up telling. It was during the time when everybody was in their cells and nobody told. You know what I mean? So we didn't get boo bop, but if they would have found out, we would have got boo bow bow. That would have been a no-no. So as far as fighting, I want to say juvenile hall is bad, is the worst, because you're fighting every day. New person gets locked up or gets moved to your building, they your enemy. Y'all gonna either get down live or you're gonna go in the cell. You're gonna stuff your door, crack it open, and have them run it that way. You know what I'm saying? So as far as prison is dangerous as far as getting stabbed and stuff like that. Like if you do any wrong move, if you do anything you're not supposed to, you run more risk of getting stabbed. You know what I mean? I know in YA there was homies making little knives and shit out of toothbrushes or stabbing people with pencils, but that's as far as it gets. Not no hard candy like you would versus county and prison. You know what I mean? Because every county I've been in, always, as soon as you get there, they have bone crushers rotating. And I mean rotating, you know, they switch them around. Prison is the same way. As soon as you get there, they have a house candy rotating around. And me personally, anywhere I've been at, I've always liked to have my own. That's just me. You know what I mean? You gotta be aware of where you're at. And I ain't the biggest dude. I'm tall, but I ain't the biggest dude, like body mass wise, you know what I mean? I've always been tall, but I've always been, you know what I mean, fit, like skinny, you know what I mean? It's rare that you see me overweight and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So, man, I know, soaking wet, I probably weigh like 200 pounds. This motherfucker's big as fuck, swole as hell, so yeah, I'm gonna need one of those, you know what I mean? That's just always been me though. And I just wanted to pretty much just talk on this one, a little change of subject, a little change of the pace, you know what I mean? You guys let me know. What do you think? What's more dangerous? Juvenile hall, prison, or county? And let me know your guys' experience. Any homies ever got down with any homies in the holding tanks as far as going to court? When I hit county at the age of 18, I was already sentenced, so I never went to court. And then the same thing, when I ended up turning myself in for that high-speed chase, I fought it from the streets. I was out on bail. So I never went to any courts with any enemies or anything like that in the county, you know what I'm saying? But I do know, and I've heard stories of homies going to court and boop, bow, 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 having to line it up, you know what I mean? 2, 3 enemies, you go, it's 3 enemies going to the same holding tank, to the same court, because they're crimies and you're by yourself. You're gonna have to run it up with all of them 3. Or if it's 3 and then 2 on this side, you know, it's 2 crimies on this side, or 3 and 3, hey, y'all gonna get it in. Let me know your guys' experience. Shout out Killer Kush, shout out Cali Herbs. I just wanted to have something so you guys could watch on this Monday morning. Today's Saturday night. I'm gonna be at work all day tomorrow, and I just wanted to have something so you guys could watch in the morning, man. So y'all bear with me. I'm gonna go pick up my car right now from the shop. Told me some bad news that it didn't pass the smog, so I'm gonna have to come out of pocket more than I thought, so it could pass the smog and I could get my tags, be riding clean. That's the only reason I haven't hit no events and stuff like that. I needed to fix my tags. So I appreciate everyone bearing with me, everyone rocking with me. I'm rocking with you guys in return. Let me know your guys' stories in the comments, man. I appreciate you guys. Today, I'm right here drinking this protein drink. No alcohol for me today, but if you guys are one of them that are drinking with me, I'm gonna drink this with y'all, man. Salud. And if you're blazing one with me, man, I'm blazing one with you too, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Any ideas, any suggestions, I'm open. And I am very accessible. You could get at me on IG and I'll respond to you. Go ahead and try it out, man. Let's go.